Cheryl, and I'm so glad you're here joining me today. That means you're taking charge of your body, taking charge of the way you feel. And these movements will help you feel your best. So before you begin, just make sure you're listening to your body. It'll tell you when to stop, and it's okay to do it anytime you need to. Take a breathing break whenever it's necessary for you. So thanks for joining me. Let's get started. So find a comfortable chair, preferably without arms. We're going to do a chair yoga workout today that's great from head to toe. So again, be mindful of how it feels for you, and we'll get started. So grab your chair, find your comfortable seat, and then close your eyes. And notice that your sit bones are sinking into the support of your chair. But from your ribs up, you're lifting. So just creating a little space between your hips and your ribs. Palms down in your lap, shoulders relaxed. And just begin to scan the body from head to toe. Not judging, just scanning. Maybe noticing if you're holding tension anywhere in the body. Honoring all the sensations that you feel. And then just some nice easy breaths, your own natural rhythm, whatever it is for you. Just begin to observe the breath flowing through the body. Easy breathing. And then begin to lengthen your inhalation slowly in through the nose or the mouth if that's best for you. And then just sighing it all out. Relaxing the shoulders and the back and the neck. One more time. This time we're going to add the shoulders. So as you breathe in, slowly begin to lift your shoulders up. You might feel the shoulder blades lift up your back. As you exhale, send your shoulders back and relax down. Now using your breath, moving the shoulders forward and up. Exhale the shoulders back and down. Long breath out. One more time this direction. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. Exhale back and all the way down. Good job. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's just see if that right shoulder will move back. So inhale, shoulder back and up and forward and down. Just kind of smooth it out. Keep rolling that shoulder in this direction. Breathing steadily through. And maybe one more time all the way around. We're going to take that shoulder down and then forward and up. And then just let that shoulder relax all the way down. And then the other side. So maybe that shoulder can come forward and up. And back and down. And if you're experiencing any pain in the shoulders, remember it's okay. Maybe you can do smaller circles or leave it out. It's up to you. It's up to how you feel in every move that you make. So just become aware of how it feels for you. Let's bring that shoulder forward and up. And then take it all the way down. Exhale. Good. Up one more time. Inhale. Shrug your shoulders up toward the ears. And this time, hold the shoulders up. Exhale. Drop them down. Good job. Now let's take the arms down. And we'll turn the palms outward. Notice how when we turn the palms outward, look what happens to our shoulders and our chest. They move back a little bit, and the chest is way more open, stretching, and more room to breathe. As you inhale, take your arms out, reach those fingertips out if you can. If it's too much for the arms, maybe bend the elbows a little bit. And then take your arms all the way up, just as far as you can go comfortably. Maybe it's here for you, and that's okay. If you can raise those arms all the way up and then stretch the fingertips away from you. Turn the palms out, exhale, and press the air down with the palms of your hands. Let the arms float down. Take your left hand and just grab the bottom of your chair with that left hand. So you're holding on with the left, and then turn the right palm out. Inhale, raise the arm up. Using the breath, as you exhale, gently bend down to the left. Ease your way down. No hurry. Feel the right side of the body begin to stretch open. And then take it back up with an inhalation. Slowly inhale up. Right arm comes up. As you exhale, float it all the way back down. And then let's hang on to the outside of the right side chair. And then dangle your left arm down. Just relax that left shoulder. Turn your left palm out. Inhale, begin to raise that left arm out and up. And then take it to the side. Right side bend. Oh, that feels so good. The left side of the body's opening and stretching. And then we're going to take it up. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale it out to the left, and then just let it float down. Good. Let's take the arms forward and then turn the fingertips up. So we're going to work on the arms a little bit. Let's shove that left hand forward. The heel of the hand is pressing. Right arm comes back, just like a bow and arrow. You're taking the right hand back toward that right ear. Just get it back as far as you can go comfortably. Don't worry about how far it goes. And then right heel of the hand presses forward. Left hand comes back. Good. And then just keep pressing that right arm forward. And now keep it here. Left arm pushes forward. Both arms are pushing forward. We're going to take the fingertips down. Good. And then let's bend down. So bring your back toward the back of the chair as you're kind of moving or rounding the back toward the back of the chair. Fingertips are down. Now we're going to flip them up. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Good. Raise your arms just as high as they'll go comfortably. Good. Like you're raising the roof. We're going to bend the elbows. Come into cactus pose. Good. That's where the elbows are bent. The fingers are spread out wide. And the palms are facing forward at this point. Inhale, bring your arms back. Exhale, bring the arms forward. Good job. So notice when the arms are forward, the back is stretching. And then when the arms come back, inhale, move the arms back. The chest is stretching and expanding, and those back muscles are working. Let's take the arms forward again. Palms touch right in front of the nose. Good. Send the fingertips up. Good. And then separate your arms and point the palms up again. We're going to raise that roof. So you're going to take the elbows down and then push up. Inhale, push. You might want to look up or you might want to look straight ahead. Just depends on how your neck feels today. We'll take the arms out slowly, all the way out. Good. Relax those shoulder blades down the back. There might be a little bend to the elbows. That's okay. Turn the palms up. Good. Turn the palms forward, down, and maybe back if you can. Good. So we're working right into the shoulders. And then we'll turn the palms up again. So we're rotating the arms to work the shoulders. All the way around one more time. Good. And then take the arms down just a little bit and lean forward. So you're hinging forward from the hips. The back isn't curling at this point. The arms can come down a little bit more, and we're going to take the arms up behind us. So the palms face up. Inhale, and up we go with the palms, and down. Let's pulse up and down. Up. Squeeze those shoulders blades together if you can, and down, and up. And then bring your arms down. We'll take the arms forward again, fingertips up. Let's begin to curl those fingers inward into the palms. So you're going to feel each knuckle as you're curling, but the thumbs are looking at each other. They're not curling. Keep curling the fingers all the way down into the palms. Good. Now you're going to take those thumbs over your knuckles. Turn the knuckles down. You're going to feel it in your forearms. And up. You can bend your elbows or keep your arms straight. You're going to feel a little bit more if the arms are straight. We're just kind of working the wrist, the hands, and the forearms. And we'll turn it around. This is going to be a little more intense. So the knuckles go up, and then we turn the knuckles over, and the knuckles go down. Oh, you're going to feel it underneath the forearms and up. Maybe you can feel it in your elbows and your triceps as well. Up and down and up. Now let's just begin to roll. And again, your elbows can be soft and bent, or the arms can be straight. A little more intense when the arms are straight. All the way around the other way, we're oiling up those wrist joints. Good, now keep rolling, take it out to the sides, and then stop the movement, open your hands. Good, turn the palms up. We're going to take the arms all the way up again. It's okay to bend the elbows all the way up so the hands touch above your head. And then take your chin down toward your chest. It doesn't have to come all the way down, just as far as you can get it comfortably. Begin to bend the elbows and see if you can bring those thumbs down toward the back of your neck. Good, all the way down, just as far as you can go comfortably. And then we're going to take the fingers all the way back up, look forward. Bring the hands down to your heart, relax those shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Bring your hands down to your lap. Good job. Let's look to the right. See how our neck feels today. And then look forward. Look to the left. And we're going to start to synchronize this nodding no with the breath. Inhale the nose forward. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale forward. Exhale to the left. Never strain. Find your own comfortable limits and challenges. And then over to the right one more time, exhaling. Inhaling the nose forward. Exhale. Inhale the nose up. Exhale the nose down. Good, now we're going to keep the chin down, relax those shoulders, let those shoulder blades slide down your back, and then just roll the chin or slide it toward your right shoulder. And then slide your chin across your chest over toward that left shoulder. And then back down to the center of your chest. And then look forward again. And then we're going to look up. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale back to center. And begin to draw little circles with the nose. You can always keep these circles small. Or maybe synchronize these circles with the breath, inhaling as the nose goes up, exhaling around and down, maybe making those circles a little bit wider. Maybe you want to keep them small, that's okay. When you're in your widest range of motion, you can bring your nose right back into center. And then let's start to go the other way. Keep it small at first. So we're drawing tiny little circles with the end of our nose. And then we're starting to create bigger circles. Just find your own biggest circle. If your neck decides to catch at any point, then that means it's time to stop. And then drawing those little circles is fine. So let's bring our nose right back to center when you feel complete. Good, and then let's take another deep, slow breath in through the nose. Let it out with a sigh through pursed lips. Good job. Let's work down the back a little bit. So I'm going to widen my feet a little bit. My feet are under my knees, and the whole foot is touching the floor. So maybe lift your toes and find the four corners of your feet. That's the balls and the heels. And then relax your toes down. Good job. Relax those shoulders again. So let's do a little cat-cow here. We're going to start with the hands right on the middle of the lap. Relax those shoulders. Come up nice and tall. Inhale, tall. Keep those shoulders down. Exhale. You want to keep that tall spine. Inhale, move the chest forward and up. So the tailbone kind of curls backwards. Little arch. And now rounding the back. Exhale, round the back toward the back of the chair. Bring your belly button in toward your spine as the back rounds and the head moves down. Inhale again, come up tall. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, move the chest forward and up. You might want to raise your face looking up toward the sky, or just keep the head in a neutral position. Exhaling, rounding the back, drawing the shoulders forward, head down, belly comes in toward the spine. The back is almost trying to touch the chair. Maybe it can touch the chair. So we're going to create a little more space now. Inhale, come up tall. Exhale, relax. Inhale, move your chest forward and up, your shoulders back. Maybe this time you can slide your hands toward your hips. Nice arch to the back. Exhale, rounding down, shoulders come forward, back is rounding toward the back of the chair. Maybe sliding your hands down toward your knees this time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, relax. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, move your chest forward and up, drawing the shoulders back, keeping your hands where they are on your lap, or drawing your hands back for a bigger arch. Exhaling, rounding down, shoulders move forward, back rounds, and maybe just to get a little bit more of a round back, slide your hands down toward your knees. Oh, feel it stretch. Inhale, slowly come up tall. Shoulders are up. Exhale, shoulders relax all the way back down. Good job. Let's do some leg work now. So I'm going to slide a little closer to the edge of my chair, and I'm going to keep the feet right under my knees again. That prevents me from falling forward because we're going to go forward a little bit. So we'll work on the belly and the legs for this. So let's bring the arms forward, and we're going to reach forward like we're grabbing oars to row a boat. When you grab those oars, you'll pull back, and the elbows move back. And we're going to lean back a little bit. Now, if this leaning back is too much for your lower back, then just come up nice and tall. So leaning back or coming up tall, you're going to feel those belly muscles start to engage, especially if you're leaning back. We'll do it again. So we're going to come forward and then just move those elbows back as far as you can go comfortably until you feel those tummy muscles engage. Couple more times forward and back. If you want more of a challenge, try lifting a leg. And then forward we go and back. Maybe if it was one leg you lifted, you could lift the other leg this time. And forward and back. And if you still want more of a challenge, try lifting both feet up. So feet on the floor or up, it doesn't matter. We're going to keep rowing. So let's do it 3 more times. Good. And we're coming back, lifting the feet or keeping them on the floor, maybe 1 foot at a time, 1 more time. Come back as far as you can go comfortably. Good. And then maybe picking the feet up, maybe not. And if your feet are up, try straightening a leg. Oh boy. And then bend it again. And try straightening the other leg. And bend it again. Maybe both legs can straighten. Maybe they can bend a little bit. Maybe those feet are still on the floor. Drop your oars, put your feet back on the floor if they weren't there before, and come on up. Inhale and exhale. We're going to release the lower back a little bit, so let's widen the legs. Good, okay. So once you get your legs a little widened, you can scoot back in your chair a little bit because we're going to do a little forward bend just to kind of release the lower back. So we'll do it in a few variations. So just sit up nice and tall. Imagine you're a marionette and somebody's pulling you up from the crown of your head by those strings. Your sit bones are down. Your spine is tall. Relax for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more slow, deep breath in. Exhale, begin to hinge forward from the hips. Nice slow breath out as you're hinging. Be mindful of how it feels for your back. If it feels okay, you'll put your left elbow on your left knee and the right elbow on the right knee. And you can just hang out here. You're already stretching the back. Imagine there's a straight line from your tailbone up to the crown of your head. Good, and you'll just want to sit here and breathe for a moment. And if you have high blood pressure or glaucoma, you might want to stay right here. You don't want your head to hang below your heart. If you don't have those issues and it's safe for you, you might want to come down a little bit further, maybe by dropping one hand down to the floor. And then maybe follow it with the other hand. Your head isn't below your heart yet. So you can stay here if that feels good for you. And if you want to go down a little bit deeper, you're going to hinge forward a little bit more, dropping your head if it's safe for you. Another way to do this, if you don't want to come all the way down, is you might have a chair in front of you. And you're just going to reach over that chair and relax your back. So either way, allow your back to relax. Inhale, exhale. And coming up when you're ready. So if you're all the way down onto the floor with your hands, you're going to take that left elbow back to your left knee and the right elbow back to the right knee. And then to come all the way up, left hand to the left knee, right hand to the right knee, you're going to tuck your chin in toward your chest. Good, and then slowly come up so your head is last to come up. Once you're all the way up in your chair, and take your time if you're not, once you're there, you're going to drop your shoulders. You're going to see if you're dizzy. So keep your chin down until you determine. If you're not dizzy, you can slowly bring your head up. If you're still dizzy, you want to keep that chin down by your chest, just to kind of let everything equalize again. Let that blood pressure come back to its normal rhythm. And then slowly lift your head. Good job. So let's heel toe or step our feet right back together. And then we'll work on the right ankle. So we're going to take that right ankle up and just roll it. Good. Make sure that the shoulders are relaxed. And make sure that you're breathing smoothly through. Oiling up that ankle joint. Let's go the other way a couple times. And then stop the movement. And keep that right foot up if you can. If you need to rest it, bring it down a moment and then catch up when you're ready. Taking that right toe or all the right toes back toward yourself. So you're going to flex it back and then point and flex and point. Flex those toes back and hold it. Lift the leg up just a little bit and then bring it all the way down. Relax those toes. Okay, other side. We're going to bring that right foot in and extend the left leg out and circle the ankle. And this should feel pretty good. And if it doesn't, remember to stop. It's okay. Anytime. Everybody's different. Other way. And then you can stop the movement at any time. You can rest that foot down if you'd like, or keep it up. And when it's up, we're going to take those left toes back. Oh, feel that flexed foot coming back. And feel the stretch. And then point. And flex. And point. And flex. So one more time. Point those toes forward. Flex those toes back. We're going to stay right here for a moment. And then lift it up. And relax it all the way down. Good job. Let's do something for our hips before we go into standing poses. So I'm going to scoot back a little bit. Good. I'm going to take both feet up and take the legs out so it's like a half a jumping jack. We're just going to bring the legs in and out. In and out. We can do jumping jacks so we can get the whole body going. So if you feel like it, add your arms. Bring the arms down and then lift them up and down and up. Oh, we're moving all kinds of ways now. Legs out, arms down. Legs in, arms up, and we're going to go out and down one more time. Hold it. And bring your legs back together. Send your arms straight up. Good. See if you can hold your legs straight ahead of you. And then the palms come together over your head, and let's begin to slide those hands down to the center of our heart. Inhale, feel those muscles in your legs working. Exhale, lower your feet down. Separate your feet again, relax your hands, take your right knee up, and then just circle it. So now we're moving into that hip, really oiling that hip joint with rotations. Let's go the other way just a couple times. And then send that right foot all the way down. Left foot comes up, so the knee raises, and we're just going to do a few circles with that left knee. Now remember, if it causes pain, it's not serving you, so just leave it out. Come back to it when your body's ready, if it's ready. And then we'll take that left foot all the way back down. Okay, let's do some standing poses now. So when you're ready, come up and stand behind your chair. Shoulders are relaxed. Don't lock your knees, so there's a little softness to your knees. Not bent, but not locked and hyperextended. So soft knees, and we'll come up on our tippy toes. So inhale and come up, lift. And exhale, bring it down. And let's do it a couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And again, inhale, lift way up on those tippy toes and see if you can stand there all the way up on those tippy toes. Maybe you can bring that right arm up while the left hand holds on, and then bring it all down. Okay, other side, we're going to come back on those tippy toes, and this time we're going to lift that left arm. See if we can lift, lift, lift like we're reaching up in the highest cupboard in our kitchen, maybe for some cereal or whatever it is that you're reaching for. And then bring it down. Okay, good job on the tippy toes. So now we're going to come back on the tippy toes, and this time we'll hover the hands over the back of the chair. Hover. Good, and if you feel a little off balance, you know that chair is right there, and you know the ground is below your heels, so you can come back down anytime. Hover, hover, hover. And this is where we notice if we need practice with balance. And I do today. And balance is different every single day. Let's come back down to our heels. Good. So you might have good balance one day, not so good the other day, and balance is different on each side of the body too. So let's see how we are with the hamstrings now. So these hamstrings back here, if they get tight, they're holding tension. And when they hold tension, if it's not released, it grows into lower back pain. So it's really a good idea to stretch those hamstrings out. And that's what we're going to do right now. Hold on to your chair and come up on your heels. So you're lifting your toes. So you're going to feel those calves engage. Actually, they're stretching. When we were up on our toes, they were engaged. Now they're stretching. Bring your toes down. We're going to do it again. So lift your toes, come up on your heels, and this time see if you can lower your head down toward the back of the chair. So the lower you go, the more you're going to feel it. So stop when you feel it. It's already working. And then come all the way back up. Lower your toes down. Good. Now let's take that right foot back. Good. And we'll just bend that left knee over the left ankle. So when you look down, you're going to see your left toes. If you look down and you can't see your left toes, that knee is way over the toes, and that's not great for the knee. So you want to bring the knee back a little bit. You can step back as far as you want with the back leg, or as close as you want. So ultimately the left heel, the one by the chair, is in line with the middle of that back foot. Good, so kind of on the inside edge. So we're going to face our chairs. Good, notice what's happening already. We're actually stretching this psoas muscle right here that wraps right around into the back. Good, hold it, hold it, hold it. If you want to go into a balancing pose with this, maybe take the one arm, doesn't matter what arm, off the chair and forward. And if that feels okay and you feel pretty stable, maybe you can take it all the way up. Good, and if that doesn't feel so good, bring the arm down again. But just maybe you can hover that right hand, and if you can stay pretty still, then maybe that arm can go up too. Good, you're going to lift through the rib cage. Send your hips down, your rib cage up, the crown of your head up. And we're in warrior pose. Strong like warriors. Take your arms down whenever you're ready. We're going to hold on to the chair, and then we're going to straighten that left knee. So now both legs are straight. Remember, soft knees though, never locked knees. Bring your head down toward the back of the chair, and that's where you're really going to feel the left hamstring stretch. That's that muscle in the upper back leg there. And then to come out of this, before you lift your head, you're going to bend that left knee again. And then lift the torso up. Let's slide the right foot up to meet the left and do the same thing with the left. The left foot's coming back. I'm going to try to get that alignment, so it doesn't matter if you're here stepping back or all the way here. That right heel is kind of in line with the center inside left foot. Okay, then we're going to bend that right knee. And it's going to go over the right ankle. So it's in line and it's not out, it's not in, right in alignment. And that's going to protect the knee and the leg. So holding on right here, you're still benefiting. Look at the strength going on in the front leg here. And look at the stretch in the back leg, front and back. Good, so holding on, or taking one or both arms forward. Maybe those arms can come up today, maybe they can't. Maybe you're holding on to the chair and that's perfectly fine. Inhale, exhale. So if you're feeling a little wobbly but you don't want to really use the chair, you can always focus your gaze downward. And just really focus on what you're feeling here, the pose itself. And when you feel complete, you can lower your arms, hands back to the chair. We'll straighten that right leg, soft knees, not locked. And then we'll lower the head down toward the back of the chair. Feel it in that hamstring. And again, maybe you don't need the chair. It's okay not to use the chair. You can take it down a little bit further if you'd like. And the further you get your head down, the more you're going to feel it. So even if your head's way up here and you feel it, it is working. So don't worry about it. So now we're going to come out of this pose by taking the right knee back over that right ankle and then lifting the body up and then stepping that left foot up. Okay, so now working on our balance muscles and the quadriceps, because that's what helps get you up and down out of that chair, out of the bed, or wherever you are. So we'll work on that. So imagine I'm standing behind my chair here. In fact, I'll do it. Okay, so I'm going to step back just a little bit, but I want to make sure my hands are going to be on that chair if I need the chair. And then step my feet apart maybe a couple inches, not more than hip distance, because we're going to do a chair pose with the chair in front of us, but we're going to imagine the chair is behind us. So I'm going to lean forward just a little bit, and that makes my bottom go out. I'm going to take the bottom out a little bit more, bringing my hips back. The toes don't come off the floor. They're going to stay glued to the floor. And then I'm going to bend my knees and imagine I'm sitting down in a chair. So it's not like this. Hips are back. Good. And then you're holding on to the chair. Feel what's going on right here. You can sit a little lower if you'd like. That's going to be a little more intense. You can bring it up. Maybe it's just right here and you feel it and it's working. It's okay. So wherever you are, we're going to hold it. Good. And then maybe you can take an arm off the chair. Maybe both, maybe not. So just to make it a little more intense if you need it, you can take the arms up but don't move the body. Good. And you're going to really feel that strength going on in the legs. Those quadriceps are working. Inhale, exhale. And then you can bring the hands right back down to the chair. Slowly come up. Good, and then we'll just work on that hip again. So we're going to take the right foot out. So it's going to just go out and in. Out and in. Let's just do 3 more. Stop if you need to before 3. Because when we get to 3, we're going to hold that leg out. Good. And then if you want to try balancing, maybe the left arm goes out or down. And then maybe the right arm too. Maybe not today. And bring your hands back to the chair and then take that foot down. We're just going to kind of shake out the hips and the legs a little bit. And then we'll go over to the other side. So on the other side, same thing. We're just going to lift that left foot off the ground and out and in. Out and in. Let's try 3 more. Remember to stop whenever you need to. And then, I don't know if that was 3 or not, but on 3, we're going to hold that leg out. Maybe that right arm can come out or down a little bit. So all of our weight is on that right leg, and it's strengthening. So it doesn't matter if you want to balance, you can take that left arm out. If that's not what you're working on, bring your hands back to the chair. And then when you're ready, you can lower that foot down. We'll walk it out a little bit. So now I'm coming up on my toes. So let's come all the way up on the toes. Take the right heel down and bend the left knee. And then right heel up, bend the left knee. Sort of like a pony. We're going up and down, alternating right heel up and down, left heel up and down. And then stop the motion. Bring the heels down. Take the right foot back. Good, we're going to lean forward just a little bit. And you can stay right here. Bring the left arm out. Maybe take that right leg out and back. Good. And then bring it down. And we're going up and down. Left arm extends forward, right leg back and down. We'll do it one more time. Left arm forward, right leg back, hold it and bring it down. Other side. Left foot back, it's going to rest on its tippy toes and that right arm comes forward. And if this is where you need to be today, that's okay. If you can reach forward a little bit more with that right arm and send the left foot up, then you can do that too. So either way is fine. So we're going to go down and up and down and extend. And a couple more. Remember to stop if you need to. On this last one, we'll extend that right arm forward, left arm back, maybe hold it, and then release. Good, okay, widen the legs a little bit now. And preferably as wide as your mat or more, but if this is all you can do today, a couple inches, that's okay. We're just gonna take another chair pose, gonna be a little bit different now. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other chair pose. I'm going to kind of bend forward, move my hips back, and then bend my knees as if I'm sitting down on a chair behind me. Good. And then maybe you can't get your bottom down as far this way with the wide legs. Maybe you can get it down further. It's up to you. So this is really, really working those legs. And it's a little bit different than our closed leg chair pose. So let's bring the arms forward again. Or hold on if you need to. But if your arms are forward, imagine you have a ball. We'll take the ball to the right, and then we'll take it forward. We'll take it up and forward. We'll take it to the left and forward, and then we'll send our arms all the way up with no ball. Slowly begin to straighten your legs all the way up. And so now we're in a 5-point start. Our fingers are extended out to the right and left, and the legs are long. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, slide the hands down to your heart, and then hold back onto your chair. And we'll do one more for the back before we go back into our chair. So again, I'm going to hold on. And if you're on a floor and not a mat, you want to push down on your chair as you walk backwards. That's just so the chair is not going to slip forward. So don't push. Push away. Push down. So coming back as far as you can. And, you know, you don't have to go too far if this is where you want to be and you feel that back stretch. That's okay. Just as far as you can. Ultimately, the ankles are under the hips and the feet are about hip width apart. Good, and then just bring your chest down a little bit. You're going to pull your hips back a little bit. Good, and just kind of notice what's stretching here. Notice it's a posterior stretch, back and legs. So you want to bend the knees a tiny bit, not over bending. Good, and you're going to feel a little bit more if you keep pushing your hips back. Remember, don't do anything that is uncomfortable for you. Don't strain. It's already working if you feel it. And if you're feeling it and it's not comfortable, don't do it. Back off. We'll bend the knees a little bit more. Drop the tailbone. Don't tuck it in. Just drop. And then slowly from here, we're going to start to straighten up and walk back to our chair. Good job. And once you're there, relax those shoulders. Okay, so now we'll do a little side bend and then we'll come back to our chair. So we're going to take the feet out. Good. And the toes are facing forward. Hands are at your waist. Inhale, bring that right arm up. Good. Exhale and just bend to the left. So this isn't a bend where we come down. It's a bend to the side, not down to the side, but just to the side. You're going to feel it kind of in that right hip, stretching the whole side of the body from the fingertips down to the hips. Inhale, take the right arm up and bring that hand down to the waist again. Inhale, let that left arm come up, breathe it up. Exhale it down over to the right. Good, opening up the left side body. Good, and then bring it back up again. And then all the way back down. Now we'll do the other way. So we're going to take that right arm up again. We're going to look to the left and then come down with the upper body. Just a little bit. Oh boy. So it's a little bit different here. It's affecting mostly the right side of the back. Take it all the way up. Bring the hand back to the hip. And then left arm comes up. Inhale. We're going to kind of turn to the right and then come down with the head and the arm. I'm going to try to keep that arm kind of close to the ear. And then all the way up again. Here we go. And then back down goes that hand. Good job. We're going to hold on to the chair, heel toe, or step your feet right back together. And we'll do some sitting poses again to kind of cool off and end our video. Okay, so we're back in our chair now. Find that comfortable spot again. Maybe you want to move the sit bones around a little bit, kind of finding those sit bones again. And then just relax your sit bones into the support of your chair. Relax the shoulders and close your eyes. And just take some nice, easy breaths. Let's take that right arm forward, and you can open your eyes if you'd like or keep them closed. We'll take the right arm across the chest over to the left. Good, you want to keep that right shoulder down. Inhale. Exhale, take the right arm straight forward again and then out to the right. Bend the right elbow. Take the arm back and look to the left. Inhale. Exhale, bring it all forward again. And then lay that right hand down in your lap. Inhale the left arm forward. Exhale it across your chest over to the right. Drop the left shoulder, so you don't want to scrunch it up. It wants to be dropped down. Good job. Inhale, look to the left. And then come back to center. All the way with that arm, the head, and then the arm goes out to the left. And we're going to bend that left elbow and take it back. Inhale it back. Look to the right. And exhale it all back to center. The elbow, the arm, the hand, and the nose come back to center. Relax that left hand. Take both arms out. Inhale both arms back and just open the chest, open your heart. Exhale, wrap your arms around yourself as you squeeze that love into the body. Relax the shoulders. Come left and right. Easy, left and right. And don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. And then come back to center with your hug. Now keeping your hug, we're working the shoulders and the upper back. So keeping your hug is fine. You're stretching or going deeper into half eagle by locking your elbows together. Forearms come close or entwine your hands. Maybe a half eagle is like this for you. That's okay. Maybe like this, maybe keeping your hug. But whatever you're in, half eagle or hug, relax those shoulders. Inhale, send those fingertips up. Keep the shoulders down. Exhale, bring the elbows down. And let's unwind the arms. Take them back out to the side. Try to remember which arm was on top and cross the opposite arm on top as you give yourself one more big hug. Relax those shoulders. Good, you don't have to go side to side this time. Just relax. And then maybe coming a little bit deeper into half eagle, maybe just keeping that hug. Keep the shoulders down. Inhale the elbows up. Slow breath in. Slow breath out as the elbows float down. Unwind your arms. Take them all the way out to the sides. Turn your palms up. Let's bring those arms all the way up and look up toward your thumbs. Palms together. Exhale, bring your hands down in front of your heart. Good. Keep your nose forward. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank your bodies. They did an awesome job for you today. We'll end with namaste. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.